And greetings, wonderful people. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here again today. Yes. And guess what? It said man should not be alone. No, no, he shouldn't. But we are not here talking about one man being alone forever and ever. But no, man is with a wife, a woman, and everything. So they be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth with like kind of people. That is, and we have all different shades, different kind of people, different styles it is. You know what I mean? Oh, like flowers. Oh, the bouquet and all different surroundings and the colors and everything. They're beautiful all together, like in a bouquet. But is that happening? No. We've been to stand off here, stand off there, over here, over there. But in a relationship, we must be talking about these relationships that how to be related to each other, how that a man should not be just alone, but then again, how are you relating to others that are in your situation, others in your community, others in your family, others in your sphere of identification, that is. So we're trying to understand relationship, trying to understand what's going on in a relationship and how are we relating to each other. Yes, and we must by all means talk about relationship each and every day because seem like one person wants to do here, one person wants to do that, and one person like say, well, I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't all this other stuff. You know what I mean? The toxicity that's being prevailed is like out of hand. The toxicity is like decaying. The toxicity is a destructive method, a destructive situation. And this is what's happening today, that evil is using this mindset, being this toxic mindset to destroy others that are trying to do what's right. Because one of the things they were saying that, how you say, bad company ruins good morals. Bad company. Oh, so if you associate with bad people and everything, you could be as good as gold, but guess what? Eventually, it's all depends when you start to picking up those situations, pick up those areas, picking up those methods, methodologies, and all this stuff. Then you're going to start to be in that bad place, that situation that you're going to be bad also. That's why it said that, how it said, friendship with the world is a separation from the creator. So how can you be a friend with someone that is doing evil, someone that's being outcast, out of the shadow, over there and over there, when they're not joining your type of behavior, you're not joining your type of love, your type of compassion, your type of spirit of relationship that is, and then how you expect for them, how you expect to have a good, successful life, a successful meaning in life. That's why there's no growth. That's why there's no come and say, well, propelling to higher heights and greater greats and all this good stuff. But now what happened? Because we have been so selfish and so innovative and inborn into our own self, even. So we have to come out of that little scale, come out of that shell, come out of that little situation so that we be a part of the mass, part of the goodness, part of what is happening in love, what is happening in conditioning, and all that this stuff that says that, hey, I am a part of the community, I am a part of a family, I am a part of this world, the world situation, because this world situation is no longer a bad place, but it could be a good place because now what's in the world is what is bad, the darkness, the cloud, the corruption, the vow, the evil that is in. So we're taking part of that too much, too often, and then we come being a part of it and start to picking on this and picking on that. Say, well, I'm a good person, I'm this and I'm that, and then it's what happens sometimes when we think that everything is all good, everything is beautiful, everything is all fun and game and everything. Come to find out that we have picked up too much of the world, too much of the situation that's in the world, and contaminated our own love, or contaminated our heart, contaminated our being, contaminated our mind, even to saying that, oh, well, I can't hold on to the good, I can't hold on to the beautiful beauty because now I need situation that's going to help me to grow, help me to propel into a higher heights and greater greatness. That is, but if I don't take care of these situations, then what's going to happen to the flower? What's going to happen to the bouquet of flowers? There's all the different colors, different beauties, and everything. Yeah, what's going to happen? Decay is happening, and this is what's happening each and every day, and that's why our relationship is falling apart. Our relationship is no longer the beauty, no longer the glory, no longer the power that we're supposed to have, that used to have, and that we should have, because now we have been so contaminated. And well, there's nothing wrong with me and everything else, but have you really looked at yourself? Have you really looked in the mirror and then determine whether or not that relationship that you said you hold on to is the good relationship, a good relationship, or a valuable relationship, a solid relationship, too many cracks too, in the foundation, that is, or the foundation holding up, or the walls holding up, or the roof going to hold up, or the roof going to leak? Is it going to cave in under weight? And this is what's happening too much and too often, too many times. Depression is like a weight on the roof. The depression is caving in deep on us. The pressure that is coming from outside forces, outside situations, coming to talk to us in a bad way, coming to put in something into our ears and our mindset. Oh, yeah, that what is this? What is this? What's it all about? But now, oh, it's all right. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. And you listen to it, and when you listen to it, then you're being deceived, and that deception it make you do something that's so outlandish and out bad because it says now I have been now disobedient, and disobedience is rebellion. Oh, rebellion. Oh, I didn't think it would be rebellion there. But are you doing what you're supposed to do? Are you doing what you're told to do? Are you doing because it says that you should do this, you should do that. But now what happened in your mind is that, oh well, it's become religious nowadays, and I don't think we should do these things, and I don't think we should do that, and I don't think this and I don't think that. But as you think that you don't think that you should do these things, you are now being deceptive, you're now being rebellious. You're now being, how you said, disobedient to what you're supposed to do, what you should do. And then what makes it so good is that when you should do these things, good things are happening. Good things are happening. But no, it's not happening because what? The rebellious spirit, which is called witchcraft all day long. So therefore, in a relationship that instead of doing things that we're supposed to be doing things that we should be doing, we're holding back, pushing back, being how you said in a rebellious act, a rebellious situation, saying that no, I don't want to do this, because my attitude said I'm high-minded. My attitude says that I have an ego situation. My attitude says now I'm a prideful person. My attitude says that, oh, this is not enough pleasure, it's not enough excitement. So therefore, I can't have a good relationship. I can't have a good marriage. I can't have a good situation going on in my community because now I got to be different. I can't stand the way they're talking about over there because now I'm not listening to what they have to say because what they have to say could be the answer to what I really, really need. But no, because of the attitude, because this toxicity that's in my mind, because of contamination from all of the outside influences, this contamination for all these people, all this rhetoric, all of the deception, which is lies and lies on top of lies on top of lies, is that said we are now inundated with deception. We don't know what the truth is because guess what? We stop seeking the truth. We stop listening for the truth. We stop holding to the truth. We stop internalizing the truth. When you stop internalizing the truth, guess what's happening? Hey, contamination goes inside. Then you say, "Wow, what happened to that person?" Oh well, it's been contaminated. Why was it contaminated? Because it got bacteria. Because it got this, got that, and all of those it needs detoxing. Well, how can you detox? Sometimes you have to just step off. Sometimes you need some time off for you to get situation. It's just like the wife come to the husband and said, "Oh, guess what? What happened, babe? What happened? I'm going to spend some time with my ex." But you've been married for 5 years. You've been married for 8 years. You've been married for 10 years, and your ex is just a friend of yours. You said, "Oh well, we were good friends in college. That is, and that is." Well, why you? Why you have to spend some time with your good friend and y'all wasn't really that y'all wasn't tight with then? Well, you know how it is. This person going through some hard time and everything, and he lost his wife, that is, and everything, and without child and everything. So therefore, I decided that maybe he should have a child to call his own. But sweetheart, darling, you married to me though. So why are you worrying about him having a child? They have adoption agencies all over town. You know what I mean? Well, you know how it is. Since we were close, but you wasn't that close though. You just knew him as a good friend because y'all kept in contact as a friend. The next thing you know, uh, I've been hearing or seeing him popping up more and more with you, talking to you, and then y'all been discussing this thing situation or what's up? He said, "Oh no, well anyway, I decided that maybe he should have a baby, and oh, you gonna be a surrogate? No, well you know how we're gonna do it the old fashioned way. You're gonna do it the old fashioned way. In other words, young lady, you been my wife. You telling me to my face that I'm going to be good with you having been fornicating, having an adulterous affair with someone other than me, so that they can have a baby by you. See, this is how the world is getting into your ears. This is how the world is contaminating the people because now we've been so susceptible to all of this garbage that's going on. We're susceptible to all of the trash that's out there in the whirlwind, in the wind, that's keep blowing all this garbage towards us every day. And we're opening our mouth, we open our ears, and we open our nose, breathing all this stuff into our system. And now we're contaminated. Contaminated because anybody in their right mind, anybody in your right mind, especially if you're talking about y'all been married for that long time, everything, and she gonna come up with you out of the clear blue and tell you that, oh, I want to have a baby by a good friend of mine. What? Well, let's have it close back, rather than all the little titty and all that stuff, But this is how the attitude is being so toxic in this world today. This is why they said bad company can ruin good morals. Now, is she staying in prayer? Is she staying in meditation? Is she staying in the goodness, helping people? Sure, it's good to help someone, but that's the wrong way to help somebody. You got 30 women to one man today in this generation, this type of situation. That all he got there but one boo. Hey, you come here. You know what I mean? Bam. Let's have a baby. Come on. But no, you have to go out of your way to contaminate your mind, contaminate your spirit, contaminate the vows, a marriage vow, to say that you just want to have a relationship with someone so that they can get a baby by you. This is the mentality that's happening so much in our society, in our way of thinking that how mental illness is bad. Mental illness is whoa yonder. If you really want to know, so therefore we just want to bring these things to you to let you know we got to cut this mess out. Stop still, and listen to the voice. Listen to the voice of triumph. Listen to the voice of angels. Listen to the voice that says reason and rationality. Listen to the voice of wisdom. That is. See, that's such a thing is, hey, there's some things just out of place, out of way, and out of whack, out of mind, out of sight, and out of this whole cotton picking world that is. So, you know what I mean? So this is why we're bringing it to you today, right? So that we have to get thinking back into a good focus, thinking back into the way of life, thinking back into how we are said, set your mind on good things that's up above, away from the garbage, away from the trash, over the clouds, over the storm, that is. That's why the eagles fly over the storm, so they can look down on the storm and then help someone up out of the valley, up someone up onto the mountaintop with them, with yourself, so that you don't have to worry about too much all of this chaos and confusion. But if you don't want to go down there and help the person out, then it's going to be hard for you. This is why sometimes we do that sacrifice that we do is to help someone come up out of a bad situation, come up out of the contamination and turmoil that is always there, like a like the thing to go to the volcano, the fire, the slack or whatever they want to call that stuff. You know what I mean? So therefore, wonderful people, we just want to bring this to you to let you know that we got to get our mind back into things. Be ye therefore renewed by the spirit of your mind. Transformation is so important with that renewal. Being transformed, transformation by the renewing of your mind. Changing that mindset, change the way we think, changing the attitude toward the possibility, change those different directions in the mindset. Oh, everything's not by the GPS nowadays. But how about just looking at the stars? How about looking at the moon? How about just say, here I am. I close my eyes and I yield, I yield, I yield. Let me be peaceful. Let me be at calm. Let me be at peace with myself even. Let me be at peace with the goodness that you have for me. And then goodness with each other, that is. Because he also said that everything that come out of your mouth is supposed to be for strengthening, developing. Yeah. Ah, how about building? But how can you build something when everything, all of the lumber that you're building on is contaminated? You got all kind of insects and the rotten wood and everything. And here you up there trying to nail something together, and boom, here goes the split, here goes the decay. No, but this is what's happening with our mindset today, even. Instead of, like I said, we getting it together, instead of concentrating on the value and then holding to the value, seeking value, seeking the goodness and the wisdom for the value. But no, we got to, we accepting too much chaos. We accepting the confusion. We accepting uh, the rhetoric and the confusion. We accepting the garbage and all that stuff. All right? The corruption that is in the world because of lust. And that's what we're doing. Lusting after different things. We're lusting after money. We're lusting after this. We're lusting after power. We're lusting after things that we don't even see half the time because we don't understand it most of the time. So when we stop lusting after these things, and then lust after life, lust after love, lust after the value of life, then it's a different story. Then we can walk higher, walk in a good step. And then, as you say, as we walk and as we talk, and then things start to happen in a good way, yeah, then you put it to practice. You put it to application, that is. Let your walk be solid. Let your walk be good. So as you have this relationship, get to know each other, get to talk with each other, discussing things with each other. Don't take it for granted that someone can read your mind all the time. But actually, you're really supposed to be able to read their mind, read their situation in order to be, as in control, that is. But how are we going to be in control of something when we're not even qualified, when we're not even on the same page, we're not even in the same world, in the same hemisphere, because we are now, I said, bad company. We're now bad company. And two blind people cannot lead each other and help each other. So if he is in a bad place, he's not sure where he's supposed to be, what he's supposed to be doing. He can't stand before God. He can't stand before the Creator, which we all right. If you want to go that way, all right, we go with that. If he can't stand before the Creator, if he can't stand what is good and holy and righteous and all that good stuff and powerful, then how is he going to lead? How is he going to be supportive of the one that's up there all in confusion? that she's been hurt from before. She's not. She's confused from before. So now she has a value saying that, oh well, her value is like low and is like how you said, go back down to the 2 cent days and everything instead of having the $1 billion, the bar gold and stuff like that. No, no. What she does now is like, oh, I have a little better change. I have some money. I have some money. I have some money. But what is your money worth? What is your value of your money is worth? I don't know. Well, whatever someone whatever someone tells her, that's what she said the value is. But the value is no power to it. The value has no structure to it. So it's not valuable at all because now it has become a contaminated situation. Contaminated. So therefore now she thinks she's all of that, and then she doesn't have a leader to tell her, look, hey, it's not the way it is. Not that way. Not that way. Not that way. Okay? Then come, let's talk about these things. Let's discuss these things. And then explain it to her the way it should be. And then, therefore, as you explain it to her, things that happen in a much, much better situation when you can explain things to her and let her know and then fulfill the obligation, fulfill the power, to fulfill the value of what's going on, to bring that value from the low, how you said, the 2 cent, the copper or whatever it is, the dirt, up into the bar gold that is pure. Because it's been processed even more. All right now. So therefore, we just want to bring it to you, wonderful people. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and all that good stuff, and bless you and everything. And I don't know. I'm just saying how I said that you get the feeling that you should do these messages just to bring it to the people to let them know that hey, we've been walking around here in a circle, like the dog chasing his tail, and we're getting nowhere, and all this stuff is happening around us, and all of the chaos and the confusion and the trash and the drama and infestation and all this stuff is really destroying us because now our mind is contaminated to no end, no end. And this is why I want you to discuss these messages, talk about it, push them out there, let somebody else know that hey, somebody's talking about it, and then other people join in. Feedback is so important. What is wrong with the people today? Nobody wants to feedback. Nobody wants to talk about these things. Oh, thumbs up. Okay, good. Thumbs up. But talk about what's going on. Let's discuss these things. Talk about even more. Put it on the front burner. Raise up the heat a little bit more. All right now. And this is why we bring up all of our different situations, our works that is trying to help, especially men, to be a better man, be a better husband, and to be a good leader. A good leader. Yes. But we need leadership. We need leadership so that our spouses, wives, daughters, moms, aunts, and all the other good people won't just step back and look at you like, who you? Who you? What do you want? What can you do? No, but you're a man. And you're just there as a strength, as an anchor. You're there as a solid board, as a solid rock. You're there as a structure. Yeah, so that you can build up on you. That legacy is there waiting. So now we come to you and speak the value of life with you and in you. So speak on these things, wonderful people. Go to our website. Yeah, People in Love. Peopleinlove.net, peopleinlove.com. Okay? And then we on Twitter. We on X, that is, okay, which is Twitter right now. Uh, we on Instagram, People in Love, and then Excel in Love. All right now? So think about it. All right, guys. Thank you for being with us again today. Peace, grace, and love, and all that good stuff. And please, by all means, share these out. Share it out. If you happen to run across that, put the share mark down and let somebody else hear and know what we're talking about so that they can agree or disagree, but at least let it be known that this is something that is so important. Because if you close your eyes too often, too much time, we're going to lose out so much, and too much is happening each and every day that we don't know what's that? What tomorrow going to bring? We don't even know what the next minute going to bring. All right, now. So with that in mind, wonderful people, thank you, thank you, thank you, bless you, and all that other good stuff. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being with us. And peace and grace and love to everyone. Guess what? Love you. Bye now. All right now. Hmm. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's right. Putting attention, you got to stay focused, stay focused, stay focused. So important. All right now.